Hello. So we've completed homework. We've done that, and we're just having. This morning I had a nectarine, and I've had some grapes, and I've had a couple of cups of coffee with almond milk. Now we've done our homework. Now I'm thinking about whether to have some breakfast. The kids, what have you had so far? You've had a nectarine.
Yeah.
And Benjamin, what have you had? You both had a smoothie.
And a smoothie.
No, because otherwise you're not going to have any for your lunches. I've got to save some for your lunch packs. And what did Benjamin have? Do you have any fruit? Yeah. I think they just had smoothie. So now we're at 11 o'clock.
I could have some food or games on phones.
Games on phones. Or or we'd sort of basically have some early lunch. Which might be a choice. Yeah, so I think that's what we're going to do. You're going to have some. We're going to have. So yeah, we have to think about. So I've got healthy extra B, healthy extra A. No, healthy extra B and
Explain
my
what
to
a
use.
healthy extra A and a healthy extra B is, and how many do you have?
A healthy extra B is all about fibre intake, and
So is it like fruit and?
it's supposed to be about breads and cereals and nuts and such, but I don't really use it like that. I use it like a sort of like a calorific product that has a limitation on it. So
Chocolate.
bread because it's basically a healthy product. So but I just use it like a healthy product, like something that gives you a bit of extra health in there and make sure it's a healthy.
So you like pasta?
Well, that's a free food, so we can have free food and sweet foods as much as we like.
What you're saying is it is not a watermelon and nectarine or a satsuma?
It's bread or cereals or nuts, those types of products. So if I think now whether to have, I can't remember what we had last week that worked really, it was platter, wasn't it? We had a nice platter, didn't we, of bits and bobs and things. Do you fancy a little bit of that action?
Yeah.
So we can have some chopped up fruit, we can have some nuts.
Mom, I
Got some trouble. So I'll show you what we have when we have our lunch.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have one piece of wholemeal bread, which is a healthy extra B. I have hummus on it, which is about 1/8 of the hummus, so about 2 sins. I have a pile of the leftover salad on 1/2, so I've chopped up the bread. So I'm going to put over the piece of bread on the top sort of thing, have it like that, a sandwich, and I have good girl, and we have
you have a really tall sandwich.
I do, it's a mammoth, and some of the bits will fall out the side and then I can eat the rest of it. And so that means I've got healthy extra B plus 2 sins. There'll be some leftover olives in here, so I'm going to count another sin for that. So there's 3 sins here on the plate, 1 healthy extra B. That allows me a little snack mid-afternoon of some either breadsticks or those fava beans, which are about 3 sins, or 4 sins for the breadsticks. Then it will be, what's the other bit? Then I can have some 3 sins for sausages later, which will be, how many is that together? 3 plus 3 plus 3, which is about 9 sins. So this will be a good little patch of food. Yes.
Excuse me.
Yes, sunshine.
I wanted to make a video of me, but
You can make a video of what you want to eat. Well, can you tell them what you did have?
yeah.
Do you want to show them what your plate says like now so far?
Well, actually, I ate some of it. I ate all the cheese.
Yeah.
Still some cheese on that sandwich.
Yeah.
And there's an apple hiding under here.
Yeah.
Oh, I got some popcorn.
Yeah.
And grapes.
Yeah.
Speed food.
Those ones are free food, aren't they? What did
Oh,
you,
yeah.
Do you remember the apples were speed food, weren't they?
Oh, yeah. The mango isn't though.
Mango isn't, is it? It's free food, isn't it?
Yep. But the nectarine is.
Nectarines are speed food. In it goes. It's speedy. You can eat it speedily. Yeah. In it goes.
Oh, what hell?
Oh, extra.
Right.
And you got a smoothie there, haven't you? Happy Monkey smoothie.
Yeah, smoothie.
Would you like
Smoothie, yeah.
Would you like to say what you had on your plate, Guy?
My plate's over there, and I had some popcorn, coleslaw, and it's all mixed together. It was really good. Now and you ate all of it. And now I'm eating some mango.
Some mango slices. All right. And then on my plate as well, I've got some
And she got
nectarines and
grape.
some mango slices.
And she got some grapes.
Okay. So we're going to eat. And then...
grapes.
You didn't. Did you have, no, yeah, cucumbers, oh, didn't you? Do you have to do little cucumber and crackers and cheese? And cheese. All right.
And also, she had a drink as well.
All right. I was also got some coffee and some almond milk as well at the same time. Along the drink. Okay. So it's about 2 o'clock, and I'm having some roasted fava beans, and they're pizza flavour. They're high in protein. They have. I quite like them. You'd like to just suck the flavour off, don't you?
Taste is a bit.
So we've got some ingredients. Broad fava beans. Broad beans?
Yeah.
Is that what they are? Fava beans are broad beans? Maybe that's what they are then. Rapeseed oil, rice flour, sea salt, garlic powder, tomato powder, onion powder, sugar, basil flakes, citric acid, oregano, paprika, and parsley flakes. Yeah, didn't realise they had sugar in them. Yes, so having them, and they're not on the app. When I had a look before, or on the app, and there's they're about 60 calories, so I've been counting them about 3 sins. So far, I had a bit more hummus, so it's 5 sins in total for my lunch. So it's 1 healthy extra B, 5 sins, and then plus this is 8 sins. So 8 sins, 1 healthy extra B with a healthy extra A with my almond milk, and then I'm going to have 3 sausages later, so that'll be 3 sins for the Sainsbury's own brand Cumberland, vegetarian Cumberland sausage style sausages. And that would be, so therefore I'd be up to 11 sins at that point. We'll see you in a bit. Bye. So I'm just making myself a coffee in my travel mug with almond milk. I've had 3 mandarins and having a banana. So I can't remember what I'm on. 5 plus 3, so 8 sins so far. Healthy extra B and a healthy extra A and my almond milk. Okay, so I've ended up with 1 sausage, and we had to go at making Yorkshire puddings, but they were turned into soufflés, but they're very tasty soufflés. It's milk and egg and a bit of flour, but so I don't really know what to do for the sins. So basically I've got 1 sausage, which is 1 sin, and then I'll use the rest of my sins for this soufflé, which I think I was on at 8 earlier, so it would basically be you know, like, well, 7 sins, so 6 sins for the soufflé sort of stuff. It's egg and milk, so I can use obviously a bit of milk for the healthy extra A, and the flour is 2 tablespoons, and I don't know particularly how much a tablespoon of flour is, so I'm sort of and obviously that's between 12 things, and I haven't eaten all of them, so I'm basically just been on the safe side and counting the rest of them. My main problem is I don't have enough speed food on my plate. I realise I've got mashed potato, I've got baked beans, got this soufflé, and I've got some carrots peas and broccoli. I don't really want to add anything extra particularly. I could add some gherkins, possibly. That might be a good idea. Put some gherkins in the mix. That might be a good idea. I'll take some of the peas and sweet corn off and put some gherkins in instead. But I think in future I'm going to get myself maybe some frozen broccoli or something like that. Or something else frozen, or something else easy to put with the peas. Because obviously carrots and peas, sorry, to put with the carrots. Carrots and peas is a really good thing to have. Or possibly go down the route of putting some swede in the mashed potato as well. So that might be a good idea. Right, okay, I'm going to eat now, and I will speak to you soon. Bye!